Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. After what happened at the bank a few days ago, in my last bank video, the phrase "be your own bank" has never been more important, because it goes to show that whatever money you put in the bank, as soon as you put it into the bank, it no longer is your money, because the bank have control of it. They can lend it out, they can withhold it. They don't have to give it to you if you don't have a good enough reason to withdraw it. Some banks let you withdraw money, some banks don't. But some will, but eventually all of them may end up being the same. They may end up all being the same, doing the same and acting the same. So one day all banks will be very, what's it called? What's the word? Very stinty about withdrawing cash. They're gonna be very that's the word, cheapskate. They're gonna be kind of like cheapskates. They're not gonna let you withdraw out your money. That's why owning gold and silver allows you to be your own bank, and it allows you to exit the fiat currency system that we're currently on. Because if you can't withdraw your money from the bank and you are saving in fiat currency, pounds or dollars, then your currency is losing value every year because of how much they're printing of it every year in order to fund government deficits and central bank schemes. The most popular central bank scheme is quantitative easing, where they essentially just buy assets with printed currency. So for example, if the when the banks were collapsing a few years ago, the central bank bought up bonds from central banks, from commercial banks. So the banks are very well connected to the central bank, and just having this in your hands, gold and silver, will allow you to not participate in this fiat currency system that erodes away at your purchasing power and kills your hard labor. Because you can maintain your purchasing power if you hold these. In 10 years, this will be able to buy almost the same or more goods as it does now. So at spot price, this is worth roughly £19, which can buy a few things. You can buy, in terms of water bottles, it could buy probably 19 water bottles for £1. If you assume just the regular corner shop bottles, which are normally a pound or under a pound, you could buy 19 bottles of water, which can last 19 days. But in 20 years, maybe you can buy the same 19 bottles, even though the bottles maybe are being sold for £10 each, because the spot price of silver has gone up to maybe over 200 or £100. You can buy the same amount of goods as you could decades ago. So that's why it maintains your purchasing power, because it goes up every year, and you can sell your gold and silver whenever you need cash, fiat currency. However, in many countries where the fiat currency has failed, they have been using gold and silver as barter tokens to barter with farmers, barter with landlords and everything like that, goods and services. So whenever fiat currencies fail, and eventually they all do at some point. The pound and the dollar, they will at some point. These will be very valuable when it comes to bartering with other people, because these have a set value because of their limited supply but high demand. There's only so much silver and gold that can go around. I believe that there are, according to SD Bullion, there are 2.5 billion ounces of gold, but 8 billion people. So there's not enough gold for every person to own 1 ounce of gold each. That's how rare gold is. And silver is slightly more, but still rare enough. And silver is definitely undervalued. That's why I just ordered some silver the other day. It's gonna come tomorrow probably, or the next day. But anyway guys, the message is to be your own bank. At least have some gold and silver. If you try to keep the bare minimum, I'm going to try to keep the bare minimum in my actual bank account, because it is eroding away with inflation, the value of the fiat currency. So get rid of the fake money and get the real money. This is the real money, because when currencies fail, these will be bartered. These will be used to barter with. And even if that doesn't happen, the price of these will go up still in the long run, even if the currencies don't fail. So be your own bank. Keep at least enough money in your actual bank account to pay for a few months of expenses, and then put the rest of it in gold or silver or anywhere else you want, but have something in gold and silver, because this is your own bank. You can actually see your own, feel it and see your own money in your hands, and not worry about it. Not worry about people not letting you withdraw it. I mean, I don't have to go to somewhere and ask someone to withdraw this, because it's right here. It's literally in my hand. I don't have to ask someone to withdraw this for me. I just keep it here, in a safe. And eventually I'll acquire more of these coins. So I'm going to acquire gold. Gold is a bit more expensive, so it's going to take me longer to acquire gold. But I'm going to acquire both of them. And I think I might be adjusting my gold-silver ratio to 1 to 10, maybe. So 1 ounce of gold for every 10 ounces of silver. Just because I know that silver is more... I've recently learned that silver is way more undervalued than gold is. And it could explode one day. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.